All right, all right. You know, every chance that I get to be in front of you guys, it is a pleasure. But this morning it is even more such a pleasure because I have the opportunity to introduce a very, very special guest who's taken just a moment of his time to come out and speak to you guys this morning. As you know, we have a special election that's occurring here in House District 4. And this district spans from Okaloosa County all the way over to Santa Rosa County. And we have a unique person here this morning, and a gentleman that has been selected by not just one association of realtors, but two, as the right person for the job. He is the recently resigned mayor, well, I should say resigned. He was mayor of the city of Destin, Florida. He is a champion of realtors all across Northwest Florida. So without further ado, let me introduce to you our next representative for House District 4, Mr. Craig Barker.
Thank you, Cliff. And I would like to introduce my wife, my campaign chairman, and as she likes to say, my boss. This is Callie. Cliff thought it would be important for me to come to meet with you all today just very briefly to tell you about why I feel like this election is so important and one particular aspect of this election that is very interesting, I think, not only to you as realtors in this community, but also citizens of Okaloosa and Santa Rosa County. And that is Senate Bill 2622, nearshore oil drilling. I've been very consistent from the first day I announced my candidacy until today that I support alternative forms of energy exploration, but we must do it in ways that are more than 25 miles from our shore or in ways that will not impact the military mission. I've been consistent in that message. The other candidates have floundered from one of support to one of opposition back to one of support. Here's why I think it's detrimental. Senate Bill 2622 that is currently pending our Florida legislature would allow drilling by right within 3 miles of our coast, would allow pipeline easements to the beach, would allow drilling right up on the beach with county commissioner approval, would create no immediate near-term jobs for Floridians, and would allow exploration from above surface structures inside military zones. The commander of Eglin Air Force Base is already on record as saying that combination could harm the military mission. I don't have to tell anybody in this room that coastal communities generate $65 billion a year and tens of thousands of jobs. And economy is what matters right now. I don't have to tell anybody in this room that the military mission generates $16 billion a year right here in Okaloosa and Santa Rosa County and tens of thousands of jobs. Are we really willing to risk all of that to support a bill, Senate Bill 2622, that threatens all this? I will say no. That's why every single chamber of commerce in this district has come out against it. That's why community leaders from Panama City to Pensacola have come out against it, saying it's bad for business and it's bad for the economy and it's bad for our jobs. I can't imagine any candidate in their right mind that would read Senate Bill 2622 and vote in favor of it, but yet that's where we are. Your election or your vote on Tuesday matters because whoever you elect is going to Tallahassee and is going to vote on this bill. So let me give you a summary of where we are. ECAR was the very first organization, along with NABOR, to come together and hold a candidate screening process. And I was very honored that you all selected me. And you have stood beside me for almost 6 months now as we have done all of the things necessary to move this ball forward to put us as one of the top 2 candidates in this race. And it's the 4th quarter, and we can win it. And my very good friend Danny Warfel, who has also endorsed my candidacy, he describes a story. He said, we were playing a team that no one thought we could beat. People didn't even understand why we should be on the field with this team. But we believed in ourselves. And with 2 minutes to go, we were down by 6 points. And we were on our own 30-yard line. And I got in the huddle and I said, guys, we're here because last spring we worked harder than that team did. We're tougher than that team. We know what we're doing and we believe in ourselves. And we've got 70 yards to go to put this ball in the end zone and to win this ball game. Are you ready to go to war right now? And he said he looked around in the huddle, and every man in the huddle said, we are ready. Not maybe, not what can I do to help. Every man in the huddle said, we are ready. And he knew right then and there they were going to win that game. Well, just like Danny Werfel and the Florida Gators did, they drove the ball 70 yards and they won because they had built a team and they were prepared and they knew and they believed in themselves that they could win, and they did. Well, I'm here to tell you today, I appreciate you standing beside me. I appreciate you standing beside Callie and I. It means the world to us that you were willing to do that. At great expense, I might add. It was not an easy decision, I'm sure. We all know what we're up against. But we've raised almost $100,000 right here locally. We have the right team on the ground. We have over 500 volunteers, some that are standing out in the rain this morning waving our signs. They're going to be going door to door all day today. You're going to be receiving emails from them. They're early voting, which began Monday. And the point that I would make to you today is we've stood side by side, shoulder by shoulder for 6 months. We're prepared to win. We're prepared to win because we've done it the right kind of way. We're prepared to win because we're the best candidate and we've got all of you behind us. But we got to look at ourselves right now. It's the fourth quarter. We have 2 minutes to go, 70 yards to get to score. Election day is Tuesday. We can't win unless you go vote and you get 10 people like you to go vote. If that happens, we win. So I would humbly ask you, matter of fact, I would beg of you, if you believe that you've worked hard to get to where we are, and you put your endorsement on the line, and you want to see that endorsement pay dividends for you, go vote next Tuesday. Go early vote today. It's open. The polls are open today. But go grab 10 friends and make sure they do the same. And if you can do that for us, we'll win. And I am darn proud to stand beside you, and darn proud to be endorsed by you, and darn proud to be your next state representative. Thank you very much for having me.